Wonderful, there you go, great grab. Ladies and gentlemen, that is store number 2, Del Sol, fun for the entire family there in St. Thomas. Store number 2 on your port and shopping maps. Now I do want to put your attention back to those maps as you do have that shopping guide, finding World of Jewels. World of Jewels, store number 3 on these maps and the number 1 store for jewelry design in the entire Caribbean. Now, while traveling to St. Thomas, whether it be your first time like this couple down this way or experience in the St. Thomas shopping area and district like many of you are, I do know, World of Jewels, absolutely the place to be. It is the number 1 store in jewelry design, but also all the fun, all the excitement, all the discounts in World of Jewels, a place definitely not to miss. Now, everybody does shop World of Jewels as they do come down to St. Thomas. And if jewelry is the thing that you are looking for, as I did mention, it is a must-stop location for you. Store number 3 on those port and shopping maps. Now the company supplies QVC, HSN, getting into K's, Zales. They own 3 different shopping channels and 20 retail stores worldwide. Now why does this matter to all of you? You might be sitting there wondering, Ryan, why are you going through all of that, what they show, what they display? Why don't you just let us go in and see for ourselves? Well, I could basically do that, but the reason why I do mention it and how vast they do reach out worldwide, the main reason, every 30 seconds somebody buys a piece of jewelry from World of Jewels and a World of Jewels store. Now, just think about that for a second here. This is absolutely incredible. Just sitting here today, listening to me up here on stage, over 150 pieces of jewelry have been sold by World of Jewels. Just in this particular talk. Now that is some incredible savings, but also an incredible store for you to be going through. A serious jewelry store, as we have been talking about. Now, as you do go forward, and for another Del Sol Frisbee here today, first hand up, first person to shout out the answer. Who can tell me what happens to the price of jewelry when a company works with so many retail outlets around the world here today? Yes. Exactly, that's right. Here we go. Almost a catch. Well, good stuff. Right, there is a Del Sol Frisbee, again, store number 2. But that is exactly right. For those that didn't hear, maybe up in the back, absolutely some funny things do happen. When a company buys and supplies so many retail outlets, it buys in enormous bulk. By buying in bulk, it goes ahead and it gets discounts on all of that jewelry. Those discounts get passed directly to all of you for going into a World of Jewels shop. Very, very easy, very basic. They buy in a mass bulk. Those discounts that they get go on to all of you, which makes World of Jewels able to have the prices and competitive prices and discounts that you will not see anywhere else in the world or here in the Caribbean. Now, I do have a bit of a story to tell you with World of Jewels because of those discounts and because of those retail options for you. Now, if you are going ahead to maybe think of something, should I buy it, should I not buy it? Don't forget, it is the number 1 store in custom jewelry design. One piece isn't necessarily going to be like the other. If you like a piece, go ahead and buy it, ladies. Gentlemen, if you are going into the holiday season, make sure you get your loved one a very special gift from World of Jewels. Now, it was 3 years ago. I have a good friend in New York City, and he was going ahead and he hadn't been doing his Christmas shopping and his holiday shopping as he would have expected to be done. It was a week and a half before Christmas, 10 days before the holidays do really kick off, and did kick off, and he was stumped. He knew he wanted a piece of jewelry, he knew he wanted to go down and get it in the Caribbean, but what was he to do? Now I'll tell you about these discounts and how they get pushed off to all of you, and what great deals that you will find there himself in World of Jewels. Now he went down, got the 7:55 a.m. flight from JFK going down to St. Thomas. He was in World of Jewels by 1 p.m. in the afternoon. He went in, he bought his wife a new ring. He bought his wife a diamond necklace. He bought his wife a bracelet to match. He bought his 2 daughters all kinds of jewelry. He went back home 10 days later. He was the number 1 dad, the number 1 husband of the entire household, of the entire family, when you put it that way. He got on a plane that day at 7:55, in the store by 1 p.m. He got on the 8:30 plane back to JFK that night, 1 day of shopping, down, bought his stuff, and back home. Why do I tell you this? He could only do that because of the savings and the discounts that get put forth from World of Jewels. It wasn't worth it buying jewelry in New York City. Those savings and the cost of the jewelry there, much too expensive. Much cheaper to get on the flight, go down to St. Thomas, get the stuff at World of Jewels, leave that night and be home. His wife, his family didn't even know that he had gone down to St. Thomas. But don't take my word for it. We are going to show you and point your attention back up to the slides for a few examples here today on those incredible savings. This Look for Less set is available both in white, blue, or yellow diamonds and gives you an enormous diamond look with earrings and a pendant to match for just $199. You'll even find on the next slide here that 1 carat diamond tennis bracelet. World of Jewels has it for a very special price. How much would you say? 1 carat diamond bracelet. $900, $1,200, up to $2,000. World of Jewels will get you this 1 carat bracelet. Now this will be in the store tomorrow when we arrive into St. Thomas. $349. That is it. That is all. You can be in, get it sized, and walk out for less than $350 at World of Jewels here in St. Thomas. But World of Jewels is most famous for their designs by Jennifer O'Brien. Now this designer first rose to fame a few years ago now with the J-Bow collection. A one-of-a-kind design in deep, rich emerald gemstones that they have. 100% of these stones are used in the J-Bow collection, have been purchased direct from the Colombian emerald mines. So why do I tell you all of this? Now, this is the only designer line that is able to get these emerald diamonds from the Colombian emerald mines, and because of that, they're the only stones certified by the Gemological Institute of America. Now, why is that important for all of you? The Gemological Institute of America, who cares? Just give me the jewelry. Well, you should care, and I will tell you why. By getting these certified emeralds, you will get a letter and a certificate of authenticity. With this letter, it goes ahead and puts forward all of those 100% guarantees from shopping at the shopping stores on the shopping guide and the maps. Why is that important? If anything happens to your piece of jewelry, it is not only certified, it is not only said to be real, accurate, you'll be going ahead for your insurance, but also to have the peace of mind if a stone does become loose, we'll bring it back down and we will get it all fixed and sorted for you. Now, with that being said, the latest collection of the Jennifer O'Brien line is the Bella Rose collection, available exclusively at World of Jewels. Now, Jennifer O'Brien, all over the world, much of her jewelry over in Europe, North America, even getting into Asia now. However, this Bella Rose collection exclusively at World of Jewels, which you have the opportunity to see tomorrow in St. Thomas. Now this is a whimsical line of jewelry with each piece having a story to tell. Each piece is adorned with diamonds and rubies and featured tiny jeweled roses within each design. The latest pieces of the Bella Rose collection feature precious natural pink diamonds, a stone that has always been a specialty for World of Jewels. Now if you have any questions about any of the shops tomorrow in St. Thomas, again, don't forget to check them all out there on your port and shopping maps. Store number 2, Del Sol. Number 3, World of Jewels, the place you don't want to miss tomorrow. If you do have any questions, give me 5 minutes. I'll be just outside of the Princess Theater at my desk. And of course, tomorrow at World of Jewels, in store in St. Thomas between 1 and 3 o'clock. Now before you go, some important information to give you. Just up at the top of the theater, be sure to pick up the flyers as you leave the theater today. We do have Megan and VM and 2 of our dancers here handing those out. Now this is not only your entry to win $20,000 in diamond jewelry, but also you will find a scratch and win panel on the reverse side. Very, very important. Do not scratch that today here on board. We do ask that you scratch it tomorrow in store at World of Jewels, as that will be able to enter you into all those free gifts, insane discounts, and cash towards your purchases exclusively at World of Jewels tomorrow in St. Thomas. Give me a few minutes, I'll be just outside of the theater area. And of course, any questions when it does come to any of your jewelry needs, World of Jewels tomorrow, store number 3 in St. Thomas. We'll see you there. Bye-bye.